You know what? Going back into esport team names, before Samsung, the Kespa Samsung team became Samsung Galaxy, because, you know, consistency with the brand and whatnot, it used to be Samsung Khan. And I thought, that sounds cool.
Because of the Star Trek thing?
Yeah.
Gone! Gone!
I was thinking more like the Horse Archers, but yeah.
Alright, everyone. Welcome to the final match. So best of 5 of today's ESL Open Cup Asia, the number 14. Oh, I can find Yaku on the cameras. Okay, you're all the way back there. We are on Nightshade LE. LE, just in case you did not know, stands for luxury electricity. Luxury electricity. That's when you have really good pylons. It's luxury electricity. It's not the cheap stuff. Get it now. In the southeast corner of the map. Representing Dragon Phoenix Gaming, our red Terran is Cure.
This is why I like having Crank in the lobby.
Yeah, Crank is doing the translations there. Really nice. And in the northwest corner of the map, representing Jin Green Wings, it is our blue Protoss. Give it up for Trap.
Hey, no, that's a bit of shade because Cure.
I mean, Statham Story Cup
make it to the round of 8.
He had like what, 6 Zergs and 2 Terrans, and it was all mirror matchups.
It was in the round of 8.
In the round of 8.
But you know what? That made us.
Rotti was like, I didn't see him I didn't see his face when he saw the bracket, but he must have had like, oh god damn it, don't do this to me. not only am I casting alone, but really.
Oh yeah,
it's 3 CPCs and a TvP.
It's like,
this is how we're starting.
For one, he's casting for 13 hours in a row. For 2, he's doing a solo cast, which is typically not something that he doesn't really like doing. And then 3,
nobody
mirror matchups.
Yeah. And no Protoss.
And no Protoss, which is the race that he mains.
After he watched all of his Protoss buddies not getting knocked out of the of the tournament one by one.
That's a big oof, but you know what? That's a commendation. Shout out to Roddy.
Yeah. I mean, it was really bad because the whole point of like Home Story Cup, one of the biggest things is that you get players casting and, you know.
Well, there was still a little bit of that. Pure Marine and Lambo
you get
jumped
a
on the
completely different perspective on like, yeah, but it's kind of like a rotation thing, and you get a whole new feel for this. Instead, you know, kind of ended up being like just an online tournament in terms of like the feel of it. It's a bit of a shame. I know they did the
what
best.
Can you do?
It's what can you do?
Yeah.
I know Take. I saw Take trying really hard to get more casters in and players and stuff. So you know he did his best. I'm not throwing any shade there. So it was kind of like I was wondering how are they going to top the Home Story Cup 20.
Corona would like a word if he's there.
Yeah.
It's like everybody,
like,
guys, Home Story Cup 20, best event yet, possibly the best StarCraft event yet. It's insanely
it's best esports event ever.
Pretty
what are you
much.
Talking about?
I don't know. Katowice 2019 I really liked, but
they didn't have a slide.
They didn't have a slide contest. That's
a water slide contest. They didn't have the winner of the thing jumping into the pool at the end of the tournament. Come on.
Yeah.
No. It was the best, the most awesomely produced and well-made tournament ever.
Yet.
Yeah, so I was like, how are they going to, you know, it's 1, 2. Not adepts, not widow minds. Brain, please help me.
I'm waiting for you there.
Thank you. Thank you, Brain. Thank you, Brain, for
Yeah, going
giving me
into
the correct
triple.
answer.
So some good old stats builds here coming in from Trap.
Yeah.
There's a
Going
bit of an
for the
old
gas,
build, gotta say.
Going for the gas SCVs.
Always when you're the gas mining from the Terran player. As that will delay a push for as long as possible.
But Cure does drop widow mines at Trap's base. Only killing 3 probes though. So kind of trading blows here, but Trap is running ahead in terms of the worker count and the income. He's also mining a hell of a lot more gas now. It's another. Okay, nice responses by Trap. Oh, he's delaying it. He's manually-
Yeah. He's retargeting everything. Gonna unburrow here, but this might be the trap that Trap is looking for. Oh, look at this. Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
Gave up.
Trap is like,
Gave
yeah.
up towards the end there.
I know you're holding this.
FXXX.
Oh, there's. He's trying. He's letting the emoticons.
Yep. One more second, and that might have been about the end. There.
Yeah. All right. So Trap is going to go with Blink.
Yeah, gonna be trying to look to deny some upgrades here. He could get Stim. He could get Sim. He could get Sim. He could get Sim. But one thing to keep in mind about Pulse Beam is that it is not like Caustic Spray. The damage does not ramp up.
Yeah.
So Cure
Might
was
just get a
able
few
to
SCVs.
restore that.
Gets a crazy response. Also tags the production building, so he knows what if it's Cure is moving out and switching them up or something.
But how long will that last is a question you've got to ask yourself. Could it be able to depower and delay these upgrades? And that is huge. That is a huge step here from Cure. And there's still not much here to defend for Trap. So this is not looking good at all. The Oracles are only now being recalled, but they're almost out of energy. One of them gets sniped, and the other 2 are out of energy. Meanwhile, this third base looking a little vulnerable here, but a quick warp in of Stalkers. It does mean that Cure can keep going back and forth, though, and the push is here.
What just killed 12 probes?
The kiting.
I did not see that killing 12 probes. Right. Cure doing a really good job here.
Yeah, splitting Trap's attention.
Super effective.
But the medevac does get sniped. These Marines cannot get out of here alive. So you know what? Time to get some more probe damage.
Kill as many as you can. Alright, killing another Stalker. A Zealot, an Adept. A couple of more probes. I'm not sure they're a couple. Let's not assume.
Going for another mine drop. That is always what I like to see.
A colleague of probes. That will be...
They're acquaintances.
Acquaintances.
They're the friend of a friend.
Yeah. They, you know, they say hi and everything, but they're not real friends. They just work there, you know. Those widow mines are very ambitious in front of a cannon.
But sometimes can't work out. Quick reaction coming here from Trap. Almost lost both of his oracles. And that's his map control right now for Trap. That is
probably
what
would
he
have lost
wants.
it because most of this army is Marauders actually, so
well,
the oracles would have been safe.
Oracles are very squishy though. One, even though he let's count the Marines. Let's count the Marines. No, here's the thing. Let's count the Marines. There are about 8. Factor in Stim.
No, but in this army there are like 2 Marines.
What? No, what?
No,
what are you talking about? There are 8. Alright, Templar Archive's gonna be thrown down here from Trap, and that is a bit of a timer here. Cure has not really invested too much into going into the later stage of the mid game. He is starting to get us around, but he does have to pull back. He does not quite have the firepower, especially not when there are that many Zealots out.
And the Widow Mines don't do quite enough damage, and he has to back away.
That he does. A lot of Marauders here, but he still does not want to risk it. Not when there are that many Stalkers. But the reinforcements do come in, and Cure is looking to stand and deliver. Not quite. He is just bleeding out units, and even if he gets a Stalker or a Zealot here and there, That's not going to be enough. Eventually, Cure is just going to bleed out. So he does pull away
but,
and groups out for round number 2.
Yeah,
there's a Ghost Academy.
Good production going on. Here comes the Storm and the Ghost Academy. So we're gonna have some tier 3 action here.
And that's one of my favorite dynamics in Bioterran versus Protoss. EMP versus Storm. Who can hit it quicker? Can the Terran player sneak their ghosts around, or will the Protoss player be more vigilant or attentive?
It becomes more of a knife fight at that point.
It does.
It's less like a punching.
Well, more of a fencing kind of a match, a saber spar, trying to look for an opening.
No, is it like Marines Marauders versus Stalkers and stuff and Immortals?
Oh, that's a boxing match.
That's a boxing match. That's like who can whittle the opposition like more effectively, whittle down the opposition more effectively. But then you have High Templars versus ghosts, and that becomes a knife fight.
Yeah,
whoever stabs first wins.
Well, there is an element of that, but there's also an element of, you know, trying to look at openings, trying to from the Protoss perspective, seeing if you can risk sending your Templar forward a little bit, trying to get that positioning. Whereas for the Terran side, it's more of where's the weak spot of the Protoss army? Where can I sneak in my ghosts?
Otherwise known as a knife fight, Yaku. That's what you just described.
You literally said whoever stabs first.
Yeah, because
you did not mention any blockings or parries.
But the end result is whoever stabs first wins.
Only if it's first blood.
Only if it's first blood. To the end.
Yeah, you can't jump to the end there. You can't just watch the beginning of a movie and skip to the ending. You gotta take it all the way.
I mean, you can.
You can.
You just won't understand things. If you're watching at home, yeah, you can.
Oh, you know what I used to like to do?
This is the cinema. You just don't have to sit around for an hour to wait for the ending.
One of those things that I used to like to do, I don't do it as often, but I should do it again now, is I watch the opening scene, I watch the ending scene, and then I watch the whole movie and try to figure out what happens.
Why?
Yeah.
Why are you doing this to your brain? Yeah. You're already confused enough as it is.
Cause then I can put in the Wattpad, but here comes the storms. Dootin' dootin'.
The storms are so good.
The storms were fantastic. One storm went down on that entire army. That was the best possible storm that Trent could have taken.
What a bastard. Oh,
and there's not enough here, even with the EMPs, even with the Vikings to take out the
But here's the thing, look
Colossus.
Cure still has the much higher army supply. His production is just so much better. These units are far more replaceable.
Yeah, Cure may have lost the battle there, but he could replace that.
I mean, he didn't even lose the battle because the reinforcements
it was a stalemate,
are enough to push.
It was a bit of a stalemate there.
Push
okay, I need my terminology back in. Now I can know what a knife fight is.
Oh, charge lots are dodging the
EMPs. Using EMPs as a form of zoning is not something you see every day. It's usually because EMP does not have a effect over time like Storm does. But if
you need it in a split second. I think this was the first time I ever saw the EMP effect. Because usually it just doesn't show up. Like for some reason. It doesn't show up over an army. I never
it does.
I'm never able to see it. I don't see it.
Right. It's a bit of
like, I know it was shot because I see the energy on the ghosts and I see the shields on the units go down.
It's very instant. You have to, if you blink, you'll miss. It's a kind of blink and you'll miss it kind of thing.
Unlike Storm, I think it doesn't show up over the units.
It does.
It kind of shows up.
It does.
Yeah, but not like graphically. It doesn't stand out from the Protoss army, especially when it's blue. Like to me, I just can't.
That is a fair point.
I just can't see that. Something about the timing of it and the kind of effects that they're using.
I think it is mostly the timing.
I never see it.
What was that we just saw? We just saw a Cure EMP his own army a little bit.
Well, but Trap is moving in, is sneaking around.
The Ghost is vulnerable, but so are the Templar. pulls back, uses the disruptor as a better form of zoning there, I would say.
It's a small run by into Cure's main base, but doesn't look like it's going to be doing much damage there.
Yep, there
Other
were
than delaying reinforcements.
And look at the ghost count right now for Cure. 9 ghosts. Is this Wings of Liberty? You do not see that many ghosts from a Terran player that much.
And Trap barely replaced the Templars. He has 4 of them.
Yeah, he has started to transition more into his Disruptor Colossus type army. It's a bit more reliable here compared to when the Terran player has a lot of ghosts out. But still, if Cure can win the position, it's all about positioning right now.
The Disruptors are enough to push.
If the Disruptors get sniped, or if they don't get the damage that they want to do, quick pull away there on the Purification Novas, and
the Disruptors destroyed that army.
No, I mean initially it didn't go into the army, but it Trap reacted very quickly and was able to pull it to the bulk of the army.
2 kills, 0 kills on these Disruptors. I think one of them died though.
Yeah. Alright, a little bit late right now for Cure to transition into range libs, as we do see the blink, the Stalkers blink right on top of them. The Disruptors not quite getting their Purification Novas, but this could be different. Hot pickup does manage to keep some of Cure's bio alive, but now he's got to worry about Storm. And Storm does not discriminate between air or ground.
Yeah, it kills. It just kills you.
But Cure is starting to move in with a flank. He is losing the Disruptors, but the Purification Nova is out of cooldown now.
I thought it was...
He's slowly losing them.
Disruptors.
And Cure is pushing Trap back. Look at all of these splits. Look at them. He is predicting where Trap is going to be sending his Purification Nova, and he is moving the absolute other way. This is Cure. Cure has fought back. Look at that army supply difference.
Wow. Trap overextending.
This is very hard. Cure. Trap is asking.
Cure splitting like Moses.
Split like a gymnast. I feel like I'm losing. Wow, we Cure. Feels like he's winning.
Split anymore.
Dead split like the Dead Sea. This nuke is just insult to injury. Where even is that ghost? Behind the mineral line. Oh, wow. Cure.
It gets evacuated though, so not gonna be a lot of kills there.
No, it is not.
Plus a lot of mining time for Trap.
It does. Alright, this could be dangerous right now for Cure if he doesn't react, but he does react. This is game number 1. I think, oh, look where the splits! Alright, splits right at the last second, but does lose a ghost. Losing another ghost. Cure getting a little bit careless now. Well, he did say he doesn't feel like splitting anymore.
He does have the Liberators at this point, so...
much better positioning.
And they do have range.
Yeah, much better positioning fights here for Cure. Another good EMPs as they do go down on all of the Stalkers.
Cure tried to another nuke on Trap's third base, but it got observed and killed him.
Yeah, it got obsed. Alright, the Disruptors are coming in for a flank. Thankfully, Cure does not shoot his shot too early, but they are so exposed now. They are all getting sniped. And where is the AoE now for Trap?
Coming in.
Where is the AoE now for Trap? It looks like Cure is finally gonna bring this back home, but no, never say never. Trap went from 17 army supply to 70 in about the span of half a minute.
But yeah, but he's out of resources. There's not no gas.
This is about gonna be it.
There's barely any gas income. He's mining a lot of minerals, but that's not... Yeah,
G frickin' G. Cure. Oh, lordy.
That's some Terran action right there.
If you ever wondered why Cure is so hyped in coming into 2020, this game is all you need to look at.
Alright. So we do. This is just game number 1 out of.
That is game number 1 in a best of 5.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can barely breathe after that.
All right, calm down, calm down.
I've tried Steel, but I'm running out of water.
Get in the lobby. Okay, in the lobby.
I was always in the lobby.
I am the lobby. Look at me. Look at me. I'm the host now.
Well, still cure. Oh, what?
What?
Seal, you're gonna have to radio cast.
Wait, what happened?
I clicked on something, and then StarCraft just closed.
Yaku, please. All right, let's try and share thingy.
Share screen. Yep. This does mean that you're gonna have to observe.
No.
Can I quickly?
We need to quit the thing and start a. All right. Wait a minute. Can you actually stream it? That would be easier, right?
What?
We can. Maybe
Yeah, Discord stream share.
All right. The game is stuck loading because it's waiting for you.
Yep. Alright, get ready for some Steelmold observing.
Still observing.
Slopsing.
Can you see if you can see? Okay, you can see the cursor.
Can I?
Can you see the cursor moving?
I do not.
Thank you. Yeah, it's probably. Okay, what did you press?
I literally just clicked. I literally just clicked in game. Alright. Thankfully, I should have the overlays. Yep. Hey, how we doing?
You're not in game.
Yep. Alright, remember this is a best of 5. And we're going into game number 2. Simulac Rum.
Yeah. Okay, I need to start the game music, right?
Well, I have your stream muted. Because otherwise, it hisses. The audio on Discord kind of hisses.
Alright, we'll try and figure it out.
Seal, you remember how earlier today you found out that Discord stream there's a setting for you to use GPU or something?
It's not. No, it's a video. Tide.
Tide.
Apparently, everybody crashed out of that.
Whoa! It wasn't just me. All right, so I can close out that thingy.
Alright, let's get out of here.
It wasn't me. Ha ha! That feels pretty good.
I crashed too now.
What? Alright, I'll just
I crashed.
Hold on.
I think a lot of people crashed out. I think this is a Blizzard thing. So.
Wait. I wasn't fast enough. They've already gone to 3 seconds.
Are you in though?
I am in.
Okay, so share screen.
Sick. It's a lot easier. Wait. Now I can close off my window capture.
Alright, we're loading in.
Sick.
It's good. We're good.
Alright, then.
A great start. Alright, everyone. Welcome to Simulacrum. L-E. Just in case you did not know. Stands for... liquid... liquid eggshell. Liquid eggshell. That's when you have eggs. And the eggshell is not hard, it's liquid. It's a very ineffective form of. It's like when fish have fish eggs. Fish have eggs. They have like a liquid eggshell. They don't have a hard.
It's an egg sac. Yeah.
Egg sac. Yeah. It's.
Well, I guess not really an egg sac.
That's right.
But...
Simulacrum egg sac in the southeast corner of the map, representing Dragon Phoenix Gaming, currently up 1 in this best of 5 final match. Give it up for our veteran. It is Cure. And in the northwest corner of the map, representing Junior Green Wings, our blue Protoss is Trap.
Oh, Blizzard.
In my Discord now. Now that it's a screen, it's behaving differently. Come on.
Tis how it happens. You can also pop out the
yeah, that's what I'm doing. I don't want to do the whole thing, but here's the thing. This is very unintuitive to me. There we go. Now you can be here. All right.
Sick.
So what do we got here?
All right, just gonna be a Reaper expand coming out from Cure. Crap.
It's weird that they don't proxy against the Protoss now. You know, especially considering Cure. Oh, actually, it is proxying. Bunker. What am I talking about?
Head Trap does not know about this.
Yeah, but the thing
might
is,
have a bit of a suspicion.
There's no follow-up. This is a fake one. This is just for the Reaper here. This is not a.
It's a pride thing, really, at this point. Alright, Trap does know about it now, as the Nexus is complete. He's gonna be taking out that Reaper. Hello,
the Reaper's dead!
M.
The Reaper dead.
That's a salvage bunker.
Yeah, it would have been annoying, but that's it. This is not... This do not have caused damage. Right.
But it's a matter of pride, and I think Trap feels pretty proud now that he was able to take that out.
Adept can't shed in. Nice block on the not Widow Mine. Not
Ramp.
Adept.
Alien?
Not shield battery. Supply depot. Thank you. Thank
Why
you, brain.
Why did mine go to Adept?
I don't know. Because there was an Adept there, to be fair. To be fair to my brain, there was an Adept on screen. But it's still stupid.
Freaking brains, man. They think they control you.
I don't know if it's a language thing because that's my first language, or because this is like a I don't know, an age thing. But it's just like you're trying to think of a word and your brain is like giving you all kinds of, how about this one? And you're like, no, that's not the one. And like, how about this one? And like, pretty damn far from what I'm looking for. But,
I like this drop from here from Cure. He's going right on top of the Stalkers. He does not want them to stay alive. Look at that boost.
Yeah, that's a nice...
Yeah, nice use of medevac boost, but he will eventually lose. Yeah.
Oh, embarrassing. Oh, it does lose the Hellion.
No, he did lose a Hellion, but a second one got rallied.
I'm trying to see the units lost tab, and I forgot I'm not in game.
Tends to happen. Cure actually losing quite a bit to only a handful of Stalkers, and Trap is gonna take advantage of that. Just playing as greedy as he possibly can. Cure, playing a little bit of catch-up here, trying to get a third base, but not quite getting it. GG. Trap gonna even out the series. Sideways 1-1. And now you can get back in.
Alright. Close this nonsense.
Would have been an interesting game to say the least. I kind of feel that Cure got maybe a little tunnel vision there.
Yeah, it happened. It was a very distracting opening as well. I don't know.
It was. But what was the follow-up?
I don't know. I think he's out of ideas and he doesn't want to split anymore. So he just wants it to end.
He just wants to have dinner. Just end it. He just wants it to end. I feel like that's a lot of Terran players when it comes to TvP. But speaking of TvP,
please no crash. Cross your Ethernet cables, everyone. Wow, we're bringing back LE. We're bringing back cross your Ethernet cables. This is like
throwback week.
SDO 10
I mean,
right
even
now.
yesterday we had Lumia and EBG sign up for GPO. This is a throwback weekend.
We had bunches and everything. All right, everyone. Welcome to Everdream LE. In case you did not know, LE stands for Lecture Execution. Lecture Execution. That's when you're a professor in a university and you're making a lecture, and one of the students is talking too loud, so you execute them.
Yeah!
That's effective. In the southwest corner of the map, representing Dragon Phoenix Gaming, currently sideways 1-1 in this best of 5 series are not blue, not green. Red Terran is Cure. And in the northeast corner of the map, representing greener Jinway.
I made that mistake so many times.
Greener Greenwings. Also currently sideways 1-1 in this best of 5 series are blue. Protoss is Trap, otherwise known as Lily. That's what a barcode says. Well, don't blame me. A barcode literally says
There should be a barcode that goes.
What? What are you?
That's
what
for
are you
the
referring to?
Pokemon players out there.
I don't play casual games. Like StarCraft.
Only the biggest, whatchamacallit, Witcher 2. I don't remember what you played.
Never played Witcher 2. Don't intend to. 3 was enough. Sharp managed, Cure managed to get a delay on that. No, we didn't. I got confused in the location of the map. That's why. Never mind. I had nothing to say. Forget it.
We're approaching 4 hours, and that's about the shift in cognitive shifts.
That's about as much sleep as both of us got last night. So
yeah, we're approaching 4 hours of uptime, and that's about as long as we can be lucid.
Yeah, as much
that's
as
before
many
our brain
hours
takes,
as you sleep at night. That's as much as you can cast.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't know how Roddy does it.
Is coming up from Trap. Joe just getting more barracksy. Gonna get a Cyclone for defense.
Well, he is going for a 2-on-1, which is not very traditional in TvP.
No, Yaku, this is not a 2-on-1. This is a what?
A 2-on-1.
No. This is a 1-1 plus 1-1.
Well, he doesn't have an engineering bay yet.
No,
how's it plus 1?
He needs to get a... No.
How's it plus
1?
Because
he got an extra barracks. An extra barracks.
Yeah, so it's a 2-on-1.
So it's 1 barracks, 1 factory, plus 1 barracks,
but where's
1 starport.
But you can't use +1 because that's trademarked.
Yeah, cool.
Alright, here's the engineering bay. So he will be getting +1 pretty soon. So it's going to be a 2-on-1 plus 1.
No.
Yeah.
1, 1 plus 1, 1. This is very simple mathematical equation. I don't understand why you're having so much difficulty with this.
Why is there a +1? 1.
Because he's adding another barracks. It's added to the barracks.
Alright, what's the second one?
2-on-1. 2-on-1 implies that you build the barracks, the 2 barracks, before the factory.
All 2-on-1 means is that he has 2 barracks, a factory, and a starport before moving out.
No.
Yes.
No, it means you get the 2 barracks first. That's the 2-on-1.
Not necessarily.
Then you have a steam timing that's earlier.
Not necessarily, because it can. He's still getting the stim timing on time.
No, this is the steam timing in Legacy of the Void, which is why you don't see 2-on-1 anymore, because there's no point in getting the steam earlier.
But you do get more units out, and you do get marauders out.
No, but you do, that's why you get the barracks after the factory, the second barracks.
Exactly. It's still classified as a 2-on-1.
No, it's a 1-1 plus 1. No, it's a 1-1 plus 1-1.
Where? Okay, +1 weapons is about to be finished, so it's more of a 2-on-1 plus 1.
No, the +1 does not refer to the weapons.
+1 always refers to upgrades. What are you talking about?
No.
It always refers to upgrades. What are you talking about?
Not in that equation.
What are you talking about?
Not in that equation. Anyway, 6 probes go down.
Yeah,
but
very quick stim.
Somebody's gonna get flanked.
Yeah, but Bio doesn't even really care about the flank. He is overstimmed. Cure is a little bit. There's only 1 medevac here, so not a lot of healing. And the Immortal is out. Yeah. Good blink backwards from Trap.
There is the Guardian
and
shield
trying to snipe that medevac, but Cure will not allow that.
Damage. Charge is on the way as well for Trap. But Cure is getting a 3rd base. Not on location, but halfway there.
I mean, well, it's a compromise, so you don't fly it all the way over.
Yeah, but it looks like Trap's going to be able to push all the way forward here. There's no...
Does seem to be the case. The stern is so exposed. So exposed. Well, sometimes you don't need it if it tampers with the build.
I think we triggered Kuro with the with the Terran math. Terran build math.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it any different.
Look, math people never agree.
I just say my system works.
Did I just say math people?
Yeah.
I meant math
math people. The people what math.
The math people they never agree on nothing.
They always fight with the geography people.
No, math people argue with one another. Geography people are usually in agreement, but then it's certain stuff that they disagree on. Math people never agree.
No, they do agree. They can agree that 1 + 1 = 2, and that 1 plus 1 1 is the bigger thing here. Alright, Storm is on the way for Trap. This job could do a hell of a lot of damage.
This time Cure is getting not getting
responding.
Yeah, not getting the ghost on time. Did have the observer in location. And That's
There's
a very big oof. Trap is just gonna continue to macro up.
Ghost Academy
Cure
is
only
on the way
now.
for Cure as well.
Yeah, Cure only now sending workers to the third base. So this could be a reversal of game number 1.
He's getting damage in the natural though now.
Yeah, a couple of
There's a bit of a,
probes
a
that
bit
go
of a drop
down
there.
to the
Getting
wouldn't mind
probes.
drop. Oh, but canceling this 4th base. All right, we're not seeing a reversal of game number 1. We're seeing a repeat of game number 3 in Cure versus Solar. Cure just looking to multi-prong as much as he can, stretch the attention of his opponent as far as it's possible.
Okay, we were explaining it, but you know, it's still Zerg. TvZ, it's a different matchup, Yaku.
It is, but it's a bit of a. I mean, the from Cure anyway. The philosophy is
Drawing
similar.
parallels is a bit, you know, it's iffy.
Well, the strategy
if.
from Cure is still in position. The philosophy is still in agreement.
All right. We can agree on the philosophy as long as you agree on the way math. I'll take your
philosophers
philosophy.
always agree.
Take your mathematics.
Yeah, philosophers always agree.
Yeah.
Storm
they never
drops
argue
are
with
starting to get
anything.
about everything, but there is enough energy on these medevacs and enough medevacs to cure them, or for Cure to cure them. Yeah. All right, Trap is trying to find a location, but honestly, he doesn't. He knows that he doesn't need to fight. He is just trying to get Cure out of position. The ghosts are out, and the sentries have been EMP'd. But where are the Templar? The Templar are in the Warp Prism, and they're starting to go down. The boys are being pulled, and they are so low. Cure losing so many SCVs, but Trap losing his army here.
But did he do enough damage?
Oh, I definitely think he did enough damage. Mules are good, but not good enough, especially when there are only 3 bases here for Cure. The supplies are about even.
Yeah.
Cure has a better army, but that's temporary. But that is so
Cure can
temporary.
just push across the map and will Trap have enough to defend?
Cure, it's not that Cure can, it's Cure has to. Has to right now, because if he... this is window, and if he gives it up,
Okay,
there it goes.
He loses the ghost for nothing,
no.
even before the High Templar gets
no.
there, but does get the High Templar.
But not before the storm was able to hit and affect most of the
High
bio
Templars on the high
army.
ground. They don't have a lot of energy though.
Yeah, these medevacs are so low on energy. There's still 2 more scans available, but now there we go. They've exhausted the energy, but now they're being morphed to Archons. Cure has a better
going to
army
save this
supply,
base,
but where
bro.
is it?
More storms are coming in. This army is so low on health.
Yeah, Cure is on top of his army supply, but where is that army? It's back at home. It's being rallied in. A lot of it is in the medevacs. And now things are not going Cure's way at all. Trap was able to overtake the army supply count. And now, what does Cure do? I think the only thing he can really try to do is try to get a couple of harassment now and try to get some multi-prongs, but that's going to be pretty tough.
Yeah, Trap is playing very defensively. He's got so far the drops haven't really done much damage. Only a handful of probes died to Cure's harassment. All right, let's calm down. Hydrate to Hydras.
Okay.
Cure not making SCVs. He's going to be stuck on a very low economy for a long time now.
No, he knows he can't afford to let the game go on for much longer. He's just, he's all in at this point, honestly.
Yeah.
He can try to get a 4th base, but what are the chances that he'll actually be able to mine from that?
Yeah, but going up against Colossus and High Templars and Archons and Immortals.
He does have a couple of EMPs available, but the zoning with the storms are huge. But that was a good EMP!
He does land 1 EMP.
And that was the
storms
important
coming
EMP that he needed. There was another storm there, trying to snipe this Archon, but he's moving into Colossus range. This is so tricky right now for Cure. I'm not sure if this is quite possible. He pulled all of the boys there, and it's still not quite enough.
The Colossus.
It still isn't enough here. Cure, unless Cure can get a flank, he's looking to get a flank, but it's not going to be enough. GG is called, and Trap gonna take it to match point here.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
that was an intense philosopho-mathematical discussion in this game.
With some geography. Geography
As well,
involved.
As well as a very intense TvP.
Yeah.
And we're going into game number 3, 4. I can count.
I just looked at chat.
Yeah, Princess likes it when we argue.
He does. Well, it's a discussion, it's a debate. We're not arguing, we're not here to throw insults. We're here to further the dialogue.
I won't.
Also,
You won't catch me. You will never catch me throwing insults at this idiot.
Exactly. I already know he's a doo-doo head, so it's like, you know, what's the point?
Yeah, shut up, poopy pants.
No, you guy.
Guy person?
I'm not your guy, pal.
I'm not your fan, pal. Fan guy. Alright, everyone. Welcome to Eternal Empire LE. Now, or otherwise known as EELE. Now, EELE stands for engaged ethereal liable expression. Engaged ethereal liable expression. That is what I just said. Engage ethereal liable expression. Quick.
Yeah, that is
In
what
the
you
northeast, in the northeast corner of the map, representing Dragon Phoenix Gaming, our red Terran is Cure. And in the southwest corner of the map, currently up 2-1 in this best of 5 match, on match point to win this entire tournament, our blue Protoss. From Junior Green Wings, it's Trap.
Alrighty then. Oh boy, what do we have going down for us? We're on match point. And
Yeah,
mathematically, match point is the position of the match in which...
It's the point of the match.
Yeah. Well, I thought the point of the match was to...
That's called match point.
Well, I thought the point of the match was to get fire, right? Or light things on fire.
No, that's a match tip. Not the point. It's
but
different.
Right.
Derek, I understand. I understand your confusion, though. It's a very difficult distinction to make.
It is.
Matches are not easy. You gotta learn how to use them.
I think I told the story. I think I told the story before, so I'm not sure if I want to tell it again.
Matches are very volatile. Eh?
I learned that when I was 3.
But why did you burn Yaku? in terms of dollars, how much damage?
So
how much property damage did you cause?
So when I was about 3 years old, I remember going on vacation to Malaysia, and the place we stayed at had matches. So I remember my aunt was telling my sisters and I, "Don't play with matches." But in my head, it registered as "Don't play with mattress." Because I was 3 years old, I didn't know what matches were, but I knew what mattresses were. So my sister started jumping on the bed, and I was like, "Guys, we were told not to play with mattress." And then I opened a drawer, and I thought, "Ooh, cool thingy." And I think I burnt down the curtains, and also myself. Alright, Depteras is doing
here, and I think I burned down the
curtains and also myself.
Speaking of burning yourself, these adepts are doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, they just came in for a scout, and the wall is not a wall, but now they're getting even more value than they thought they would.
They killed 2 Hellions.
They killed 2 Hellions. They killed 3 SCVs. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Now, not something that Cure won't be able to recover from, but yeah, definitely more than Trap bargained for.
Mm-hmm. It looks like Trap will get the Blinkstalkers and Immortals again.
Pretty much, it's gonna be. It's not gonna be.
Sorry, I started yawning there and got stuck in a yawn.
Oh no, I started yawning at the same time.
I couldn't stifle it.
Nor I. But yeah, this is not gonna be. This is not gonna be Trap's endgame composition.
This must be so embarrassing to the Hellion drivers. Like, so what did you die for? I died to an Immortals. And what did you die for? An Adept. What? An Adept.
No, the real pain is when...
An Adept, okay? I died to an Adept, okay? Well, how many Adepts were there? 1!
Well that's not so bad. Timothy here died because he got surrounded by workers.
Bob died to a Reaper.
Or Fred here died to friendly fire.
Died to another alien.
They were trying to clear a spore, oh not a spore, a creep tuber without expending a scan. I remember words. Alright, Trap looking to be very aggressive here. He did get that blink for a reason. And look at that. Cure is not at all prepared for this. He does have some forces here up in the quadrant. And he does have stim. So it won't be too unmanageable, but the medevac already goes down. And that was crucial. Cure gonna be losing even more SCVs here if he's not careful. Yes, that high ground vision coming out. He's pushing it away from now, but look at the income difference, though.
Yeah, the way Trap sees the Widow is like, nope. I don't like spiders.
But a mine drop is sort of go out.
That's a lot of gateways
try
from
to equalize a little bit. That is the gate explosion. Not quite what. Not quite a reason to feel secure if you're Cure.
Secure is Cure. Look, you almost brought the workers there into the Widow Mine. That would have been.
But losing nothing there, blinking away at the last second. I think Trap has warmed up here. Trap has warmed up. Looked a little bit shaky in the second game, and obviously played pretty well, but didn't quite take the first game.
And he's going to drop some adepts into Cure's natural. Not going to get quite much done there, but it does offer a nice distraction. Important to note, Trap is on 3 bases. Cure
he is.
has
Cure
a third,
still struggling to get that third in position. Or no, he doesn't have a third.
Actually,
he's building it.
He's only building it. Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Cure is looking to do damage. He has to do damage, otherwise he may as well go all in. But it looks like it might be likely Cure or Trap is being a little bit distracted with this medevac here. Acting as a pretty good distraction, but once that's dealt with, Trap is turning around, but Cure knows that Trap is turning around. He wants to go straight for the natural, but at the same time, Trap knows that Cure turned straight for the natural. It's a bit of cat and mouse going on.
Mm-hmm. Or Portal Centauran going on.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Aggressively blinks forward, the Zealots run straight.
Which one is the mouse?
I feel like the Terran is the mouse. It looks like Ratatouille.
Like Ratatouille is and they also control. I mean, they are kind of controlled like puppets, as we've seen in the lore. Yeah, this is too much Portos. I think Trap did it.
He barely. It looked about even-ish for a while, but then Trap was able to break that hump. Trap is going to be taking his revenge from 2 weeks ago and becoming your new ESL Pro Tour Open Cup Asia champion. It's his first championship as well, which is really funny, which is really something surprising to say.
Will you shut up and click the button?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yakuzaku staying on brand.
Yep, he made it to the finals 3 times, including this week. Made it to the semifinals quite a bit more, and by that I mean 3, but finally, he brings it home with that ESL championship.
Yeah, it was a nice little tournament. 4 hours on the minute, look at that.
Yeah, that's not too bad. A little longer than most pro ESL things.
Yeah.
But it's a good thing it ended when it ended, because we have just about ran out of concentration juice. Lucidity.
Run out of what?
Concentration juice.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
But I'm also running out of water, so that's the thing.
Get it? Is it a jokey joke? Is it joking about concentration and I wasn't paying attention? Anyway.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Please remember to check out our Patreon and our Humble link. We do have our Humble partnership. If you want to get some games on Humble and give some money to the developers of the game and to us and to a worthy cause, the purchases will go to the Wires Foundation, which is an Australian wildlife rescue organization. So they deal with animals that lost their habitats due to the fires and floods and such, which is very important. Gotta save the platypus. It's very important. Can't let our mascots die. And yeah, and if you want to support us more, subscribe to this channel. That's the easiest way. It's the simplest way. You also get this wonderful duckling emoticon, which is awesome.
Yeah, thank you to all our new subscribers today as well as the gift subs. They are very much obliged.
Yeah, so stick around. We're going to raid some other StarCraft-related tournament, and we will be back with... Hold on, I'm opening the calendar.
Herder.
It's too small. It's not showing up. On Tuesday, we have the ESL Open Cup for the Oceania.
Fueled by Dare.
The ANZ ESL Open Cup, fueled by Dare. So it'll be our next cast. Yeah, we're gonna have the screen with the thing later on. I've been Steelmold, still like the metal mold, like the thing you put the metal in so that it retains the chip when it goes down. And with me was Yakuzaku on production, observing, and philosophizing extraordinaire.
And also matches.
Yeah, matches. Matches are very important. We had a lot of matches. They were lit. And you can close.
We'll catch you on the next one.
This outro is going nowhere.
Bye.
Bye.